Hi planners, hello. Thank you for joining me in today's live. Now, do you want to know how many Filofax organizers I used in March and what I use for each one of them, or how I use each and every one of them? If you said yes, well, you better keep watching. Let's go. Today, I'm going to go through the main planners that I used throughout April. I'm already ahead of myself, throughout March, and I will briefly go through each and every one, what's inside them, so then that way you see, because I do get that question a lot of, can you show me how you use each and every planner that you have? And so I'll show you what I use for my daily, weekly, monthly, and all the fun trackers that I keep on hand. Now make sure you do stick to the end, because I will let you know how you can get a free April monthly cover printable or PDF, and I'll let you know how you can download that for free. So I'll show you once the live finishes. So I'm Marianne, and through my planning, habit tracking, well-being and budgeting, I hope you can find inspiration and ideas for your own planning. Now, all items mentioned in today's video as well as shown, I'll have all the details in the description below. So as a Filofax ambassador, I get Filofax products that I use and show my experience and how I use them in my day-to-day planning. So do check the description for a 10% discount code for non-leather Filofax products. So now what I'm going to do, let me just show you my other camera. I'll show you the main planners I used for March. I'll flip through most of the pages. I may skip a few that may have sensitive information, but if there are any sections that you want me to go into more details, just do let me know in the chat or in the comments section. And if we have time, I can cover them today, or I can always reply in the comments or create a shorts video answering your reply. Now, before we get to the juicy bits, do let me know where you are tuning in from. And if you are watching on replay, type replay in the comments, and just for fun, let me know what the temperature is where you are. Now, it's autumn here in Sydney, Australia, and the temperature is still quite warm at 27 degrees Celsius or about 80 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm so glad to be back on a live. I missed doing it. I missed you. My last live was back at the beginning of March. Now, as I navigate through the transition from being a full-time homeschooling mum, where I used my time teaching my younger son, creating lesson plans, laminating learning materials and excursions and more, into full-time content creation, I wanted to establish a good workflow or system to manage all the different things I want to do as a content creator. And so I didn't go on lives like I used to on a weekly basis, because I wanted to give myself grace and permission not to put so much pressure on myself, having to show up all the time and also battle the anxiety of this new venture. So I am happy to be back with you live. So do let me know where you are tuning in from and what temperature it is. So let's just get on with the show. So let me show you. I'm going to see if I can do this. So let's do that one. So I have my second camera, showing you where I keep my planners that I use on a regular basis. So I don't use these ones every day. So it's not as if I'm trying to juggle, all these. Probably will touch one or a lot of them only once a day or every second day. So it's not as if I have to do this, do that, do this, do that, because of course that can get quite overwhelming. So what I'm going to do is let's see if I can change the camera to the desk, and we'll start off with the smallest teeny tiny one. So let me just bear with me as I swap camera, and there we are. Okay, so let me just have a look. So this one is the, let me quickly just double check who is here. Hello, hello, Jewish Planner Mum Lauren. How are you? Thank you so much for joining me. Yes, I am so glad I did take the time. I was giving myself a lot of anxiety that, oh, I have to show up, and I thought, you know, I want to be my best self for you guys and for myself. So took a little bit of time off, and a Jewish Planner Mum Lauren is in New Mexico, and it's snowing. Oh, I know those. We always want what's, you know, on the other side. It's for us, it's too hot here, but oh, I'd love to see snow and just see my boys play in the snow. So, but I'm sure those who do live in snow area all the time wouldn't want that constantly, I guess. So let's get on. This is the Filofax Molden in Mini, and I use this as my wallet. So in here, I just got a few grid pages. Whoops, got squished in there. So in case I need to write any notes on the go. Now, on my Instagram page, I did show this little card pocket holder, and keep my cards in there, and as well as license and my public transport. So that's what I keep in my Molden. So I'll pop that in the bag. Normally I just have a, I guess they call it a fanny pack or a bum bag. So it's nice and small, and I can put that in there, put my phone, my keys, and my AirPods. So it's nice and small. So Filofax Molden Mini, it has gotten scratched a bit because I just throw it in the bag. I should take more care of that. So the next one I'm going to go through are my pocket size. This one is the Domino Soft in Lemon. Just passing through, can't stay, wanted to say hi. Hello, Irene. Thank you so much. I miss you. Thank you so much for joining me. And so this one is Domino Soft in Lemon, and this is Domino Luxe in Black. I think that also comes in purple. So do check that out on their site. So what I keep in these are the digital stickers I have purchased, printed and cut with my silhouette cutter. So that is on the cards with regards to how I print, use my silhouette cutting machine, and then cut my planner, my stickers to size. So then that way they fit in my pocket planners. So then when I need to embellish my planner pages, I have all the different digital stickers. So this one is just dedicated to the square lime design stickers that I have purchased. So I just embellish my daily pages. You've got weather stickers there. And then this one here is for my Kina Prints digital stickers. So these are the Lola. So Lola is the character. So she looks like me with the cute little black hair and fringe, and so I thought she was a great, perfect character for my stickers. So that one, it has, oops, let me make sure I've got the right camera. It has planner stickers. She's announcing stuff. She's angry. She's resting. She's exercising. So all the good stuff that I should be doing on a regular basis. So those are how I keep my most used digital sticker printouts that I have. So then they're nice and handy, and I can fit quite a lot on them. So these are just your packaging stickers. So as you can see, they're just the plain packaging stickers, fairly thin, and just, I guess, normal quality paper. It doesn't have to be fancy for my needs. I'll show you once we get to the planners on how I use these different stickers. So those are how I use my Filofax pocket organizers. Now, what is the next one? The next one I have is the Malden in, this one is the pocket size. So what I keep in here, so this one I think I just printed that. This is the Get Things Done workflow, where so I just printed that as a dashboard. Now these planner inserts are from Peanuts Planner Co. So she provides free printables on her private Facebook group, so make sure you go. I've got the Instagram link, but join up, because she's just so generous with all the beautiful freebies that she has. So you've got monthly calendars, lined paper, grid paper, dotted paper. And so what I use these for, I just sort of like notes on the go, but more importantly, these are the notes I take when I'm reading my book. So when I read my books, I like to write them down, because I think it's been scientifically proven that when you read something and then you transfer it down on paper, it sticks a lot more, because I guess you're going through the information double, 2 times when you read it, when you write it, and then of course you have reference for your notes. So this one here is the Austin Kleon's Show Your Work notes. And if you follow me on Instagram, I actually also started a podcast. So you can find Mariane Cresp on Spotify. So do check that out. I have my first 3 episodes. So it's just audio. Maybe I'll think of having video as well. And then these new notes are for Make Time, a book by Jake Knapp and John Zaratsky. So again, because I'm trying to juggle my time on what's the best, most effective and efficient way for me to plan out my day, juggling Instagram, YouTube, podcasting, blogging, my planner inserts. I read Make Time, I think a few years back, so I'm revisiting it again to make sure that I'm getting good strategies to make use of my time a lot better. So that's how I use my Malden Pocket in pink. So let me know if you do have any questions. Hello, Laura, long time no see. Yes, Ice Purple crying, sorry, but I'm back today. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so glad you're here. Oh, you girls are so lovely. I do appreciate you being here. Yeah, I missed you guys, and so I was really looking forward to coming back on and being with you. So now let's get to the next one here. Now this one is the Malden in personal size. So what do I keep in this one? Let's have a look. Yes. See, sometimes I forget myself. So this is my 5-year journal. So I keep half of the year in one personal size. So this is January to June, and I just cut out this was an off-cut plastic packaging or document envelopes. I just cut one to sort of like a little bookmark, hole punched it, so then that way I can get to the most recent page nice and quick without me having to flick through to find where I need to be at. So this is a 5-year journal. So I started this back in 2021. So you got 22, 23, 24, and 25. So this is my 3rd year writing in my 5-year journal. And as you can see, I like to change my writing from time to time, slanted, straight, different colored pens. I get bored having the same handwriting all the time. Please let me know. I'm not the only one. And so there are days that I don't get to fill it in, and I'm okay with that. I've sort of, I gave myself permission that if there are days that I didn't write in it, because sometimes I used to feel that if I didn't write something in it, it's like, oh, well, that whole month is now, the running streak is gone. Doesn't matter. So it's not as if that day wasn't memorable. It's just I forgot, I couldn't be bothered, or I was tired. So I always say, with regards to your planners, if there are pages you don't fill, it's okay. Paper clip them together so you don't see that it's blank, or put washi tapes, or put scrapbooking paper, or pictures, or whatever it is. Don't be too hard on yourself. For maybe those who are seasoned planners, they're okay with that. But for those new to planning, it can get upsetting for them that feel like they're not on top of their planning. You're not supposed to be there for your planning. Your planner is supposed to be there for you when you need it. So, yeah, I just want to let people know, because it can sometimes be disheartening that there's some pages that didn't get filled in. And then I use my HP Sprocket to print my memory photos for each month. So there's 21, and I think I have to, some of these months I have to catch up on some things. May 21, May 22. So just and then I cut the pictures. Some of them I print small, and some of them I print in full, I think. So yeah, so you can go and make a grid, and so you don't have to use I think it's 2 inches by 3 inches. So then you can not customize, I don't know, I've forgotten the word, but yeah, make use of the page a lot more, rather than just having one whole picture, because you don't want to go and use up too much photo paper, because it can get expensive if you're having it printing 2 by 3s for all your photos. So that's how I memory keep in my Molden Personal in pink. Okay, so now let's have a look. I think let's go do this one. So this one here is my Saffiano Compact Zip Personal Organizer in Neo Print. So I use this as my cash envelopes wallet. So this little wristlet does not come with it comes separately. So you can buy the wristlet separately, so you can use that for other little handbags, for your keys. So, and then just has a little mechanism that you can just attach on to the little zip pull. So in here is my cash envelopes wallet. So these are from the Budget Mum. Some of them are freebies. Some of them I purchased from her shop, printable shop, and then printed it on, I think these are 120 GSM, which is a 32-pound paper. So if you are using cash envelopes and you are going to be using them regularly, make sure you sort of like maybe use a little bit thicker paper, so then it doesn't get worn or torn apart quickly. Next we have my funds tracker. So here I keep track of all the amount that is in each envelope. I also have trackers for my debit accounts, my sinking funds, and my savings. So I just for the different debit accounts, different sinking funds, different savings. So I have that. So this is the personal funds tracker. So all of these, my planner inserts, you can buy from my shop at mariannecresp.com. So do visit that if you want to have print your own printable download from my shop. I have A5, Happy Planner Classic, letter, personal, and pocket size printables. So you can find them there. And then the other thing that I keep in my Saffiano Compact Zip is my Budget Mum, the Budget Mum's 2023 savings challenges. I've got my little sticky notes here that I have to remember to update stuff. So Miko, the Budget Mum, has the 2023 savings challenges. She has free ones available from her private Facebook group. So she, I think the 2022 savings challenges is still available from her shop for $10 US. So if you want to start saving, or you want to make your savings a lot more fun than just boring old transfer money here, put money in that account. The savings challenges, what it does, it makes something mundane and boring like saving fun. And, you know, the trackers that she provides that you fill in, and you get the cash envelopes as well. It gives that dopamine hit that when you are saving and you are seeing those savings funds or sinking funds growing for whatever goal that you're saving for, it's a really good way of making savings fun and not boring. And then you'll do it more, and then it starts to become a good regular habit to save, just so then you can fill in trackers. Well, that's for me anyway. That's why I like to do all these planning and tracking. Is not only do you see your progress, but it's also a form of self-care. You have time for yourself, filling in your planner pages, but as well as making things a lot more fun and exciting rather than the boring old way. So that is the Saffiano Compact Stick Personal Organizer in Neo Mint for my cash envelopes wallet. All right, let me just quickly check. Hi Amanda, how are you? Nice to see you. Haven't seen you in such a long time. I love how we say see each other and we're all in different parts of the world, and I guess that's what I really miss, is the community. Even though we don't see each other, just knowing that we are present for each other is just a nice way of being, I guess, having that connection. Okay, so let's have a look. Now, yes, I have a question of the day. So question of the day is, how many planners do you normally use on a weekly or monthly basis? As you can see, I do have quite a few, but like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm not using all of them all at the same time. A lot of them I only touch with once a week, once a day. The wallet is just, you know, the mini one is my purse or wallet. So I'm not having to juggle all of these planners all at the same time. So I know sometimes it can get a little bit daunting to see, how do you manage all of that? I can't even keep up with one. So I guess it's like having different drawers in your cupboard. You know, you have a drawer for your socks, you have a drawer for your undies, you have a drawer for your t-shirts or your pajamas. You're not wearing all of that at the same time, but it's good to have those sections for when you do need it. It's nicely organized in a planner. So but yeah, do let me know in the chat if you're here, how many planners do you use on a weekly or monthly basis, or if you're watching on replay, do let me know in the comment section. Yes, I haven't seen you in a very long time, Amanda. Hopefully you're looking after yourself and making sure you are taking time off. If you are working 80-hour weeks, please take some rest. I'm sure you're a very strong and capable woman, but we all know that we need to rest. Even cars need to have cool down. So make sure that you're not working yourself too hard. 6? Is that you 6 or me 6? So I guess for me, probably 2 is the on the planning basis. I use 2, but as you saw, let me see, for those of you who are joined in late, let me show you where, see, I have 2 here. So this is, I have them all handy, but I do swap, like I said, as a Filofax ambassador, I do get different planners on a when they do release them. So it's not as if that I will have, you know, the luxury of having planners all the time. I've been fortunate to be a Filofax ambassador now for a year. So I like to swap them, just like swapping bags, you know, so I think I might go into the Finsbury in the mustard for April, because like I said, it is autumn here in Australia. So Amanda says only one. Veritas only says only one. So, but yeah, so each to their own. So please, those of you, well, not you guys, but in the comment section sometimes on Instagram, how can you manage so many? It's not that so much that it's a I have to plan, it's I want to plan. So that's the thing for me. Okay, now let's have a look where we're going. Now, if you are getting value so far and getting some ideas on what sort of things to keep in your planner, do make sure to give this video a thumbs up. And if you have planner friends, make sure to share it with them. Save this video for your save or watch later, so you can come back to it. Yeah, it's really important that you know, I love it when you guys engage in the chat, but if you're watching on replay, I love replying to your comments as well. So let's keep going. Okay, so Jewish Planner, I have a Happy Planner Classic, your printable wellness, the Happy Planner Wellness Medical, my on-the-go Happy Planner Mini, a monthly, and I sporadically use a work planner too, sometimes budget as well. So, you're like me. That's why we're kindred spirit, because you're like me with so much planners too. I love it. Thank you so much for letting me know how many planners you have. Okay, so now let's have a look. Now, the next ones I have are the latest collection from Filofax. This is the Eco Essential, and this is made from 100% vegan cellulose. I think that's what it's called. So it's actually cardboard. So I was very surprised when I first received it. Well, I knew it was a vegan collection, but I didn't even think that it would be made of 100% recycled vegan material. So it is, there is sort of like a coating on top, so then if, you know, droplets of water do get on it, it won't seep through. So this one is in the ash gray. This is the personal size, and this one is the ebony. Now, I had this in my bag with my iPad, so it's sort of like rubbed against it, so you can see some shiny bit, but I like that worn look. So this one is the A5 size in ebony, and then so this is a free printable from Plan with B. Instagram link in the description. And what I keep in the A5 size are some of the free webinar courses that I have taken for content creation, as well as some online courses that I have. So this one here is from Marie Forleo, and how to get anything you want. So that's a freebie mini course or webinar. So I printed the workbook and made notes. So I'm really investing in myself to ensure that I am a good stewardship for me to start, you know, run this, I guess, business. It's no longer a side hustle because I am doing it full time, and I want to make sure that I am giving this a very good go and investing in myself to learn how to fast track a lot of, not fast track as in, you know, a get rich quick way, but fast track my learning, instead of me trying to go here, go there, try and find the different information. Go to the experts that have done it and proven a successful concept of growing a business as an entrepreneur, content creator, macro influencer. So I use this for my notes. What else do I have here? This one is from Jenna Kutcher, how to build successful online business using podcasting. So I purchased the Pinterest Lab online course. So I've just started that. So I've just started taking notes. So let me just pop that full screen so you can see it better. So there's the workbook, and then progress tracker, and what else do I have in here? So I use the Eco Essential A5 for my online courses on podcasting, growing my Pinterest account, and Instagram, some other Instagram things as well. So that is the ebony in A5. Now this one is the ash gray in personal, and what I have in here are sort of like highlight notes for the Video Ranking Academy course that I'm taking by Sean Cannell of Think Media. So to make it fun, I just all the different learnings and key learnings I put in sticky note flags and put used label maker. I'm sure this is a lot of work that's really unnecessary. There is workbooks that's available that I can refer to. But again, because I am a visual learner and I like to know, I read, I learn, I write it down, and then I restructure it in a way that is, I can recall things. So I know when I was studying in high school, or when I did, a couple of years of uni, didn't finish, when I take my notes, I structure it so then I can visualize that, okay, I wrote my notes, there's 3 points because I'll highlight or do bullet points, so I can visualize it, and so I can recall it a lot better when a question pops up, or in this case, if I have to recall, what do I do again what sort of things to make sure my videos have increased visibility. So the Video Ranking Academy has a 7R framework in order to have your videos rank on YouTube. So I follow that sort of like recipe to, when making my videos. So, and then different types of videos to make. So I use the Eco Essential in Personal for my Video Ranking Academy notes. So if you are a budding YouTuber and you do want to up your game, I have a link, an affiliate link for the Video Ranking Academy if you want to check it out. But Sean Cannell has lots of free masterclasses, so even going for those are really good if you want to go and step up your video production and quality, as well as camera confidence. This is the Eco Essential stickers. So it's in personal, and so it fits the personal planner, but it can also fit the A5 planner and the Filofax notebook. So stickers as well as sticky note flags. So that's the Eco Essential Personal in Ash Gray. So let's have a look. Let me just quickly swap camera and see where we are at. Okay, so we've covered the Malden Mini, and I use that as my wallet. The Malden Pocket, I use that for my notes when I'm reading books and I'm taking down key learnings. I use the Malden Personal for my half of my 5-year journal. We have the Pockets, Domino Soft in lemon, and Domino Deluxe or Domino Luxe Deluxe in black for my digital printed stickers from Square Lime Designs and Kina Prints. I've covered the Eco Essential in Personal as well as in the A5. So do let me know if you have any questions. All the links are in the description, and as I said, as a Filofax ambassador, I have a 10% discount code that you can use for non-leather products. So if you are wanting to get some planners for yourself or for loved ones. Okay, now what have we got next? Now, these are the two that I use on a daily basis. So this is the Midnight Blue, the originals, Filofax in A5 as well as personal. I have done is it allowing me to, let me see why it's not focusing properly. Okay, maybe because there's two of them. Okay, so I did a comparison video featuring these, so do check that out. So A5 versus personal, and I did do a quick flip through. So let's go through the personal first, and I'll show you what I keep in here. So this I have moved into a personal. I was in A5 for nearly a full year. I moved into personal. Why isn't it focusing? Let me see. Sorry, I'm going to see if I can, hopefully I don't mess it up. I just want to make sure that it focuses properly. I think that's a little bit better. I moved into the personal only a month or so ago. Like I said, because with new content creation, there's more things to do, because I did keep a separate planner for our homeschooling. And so I was finding that the A5 didn't have enough. Oh, sorry, let me see. I think it was this one. Okay. All right. That's really weird how it doesn't focus properly on this one. Let me see if I just do it on its own. So let's just quickly flip through. So I keep sticky note flags in the little elastic compartment here. It's got 2 pen loops, sticky notes, more sticky note flags. This is a free printable from Plan with B. I think I did a flip through of this in one of the videos, so I'll make sure I do link that. Picture of hubby, task cards. So I just cut again the plastic sheeting, hole punched it, and then used these pocket. Do they come off? No, they don't come off. Pocket corner pockets from Daiso. So I know there are Daisos in America, but yeah, so anything really that has a corner pocket. But I'll make sure also to pop in the description that you can make your own pockets, clear pockets out of laminating sheets. And then you can house them in there, because that's how I actually originally housed them. So laminating sheets, clear pockets. I'll make sure at the end, give me probably a couple of minutes after the live finishes to update the description with a link to that video. So this one is AM routine. I have my midday routine. So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see these I did time lapse on how I made these. PM routine, and these task cards have been helpful. So for those who may not know how to use them, so technically you're supposed to peel these and pop them on your daily or weekly pages, so you don't have to write the habits or routines for every day. However, I don't mind writing, so I just use these as is as a prompt. So if it's not, time to do my PM routine, I'll take it out of the my planner, I'll pop it on the side, and then I'll just go down the list and make sure I complete those. So it's a really good way to prompt you to do the next thing on your routine or habits list. So that's the PM routine. Now this little dashboard or divider tab, I actually sandwiched vellum. As you can see, it's a printed vellum paper. This one was left over from the invitation that I created for my wedding invitation 15 years ago. In 2 days' time, my husband and I would have been married for 15 years. So it's actually befitting that this vellum paper makes an appearance, because it is what I used for when I made our own wedding invitation. So I had some leftover, because you know how you only need a little bit a lot of times when you create projects, and they come in, a pack of 50 or 20 pages. So I had the leftover. So all I did was cut the vellum paper to size, and then laminated it, created a tab. And so instead of just a clear divider tab, you can also put a nice vellum paper or thin parchment maybe. I think I tried baking paper, it didn't work as well because it was too thin. So when you fed it through the laminating machine, it sort of like walked and bubbled. But yeah, so always try. You never know what sort of daily household items that you can use. Even these sort of things, you know, instead of a laminating sheet, you can always use, you know, the plastic packaging for the kids' toys. You know how it has a clear plastic, so don't discard those. You can use them as you know, task cards or for your divider tabs. So reuse, repurpose, recycle, right? Okay, so little prompt cards for myself on what things to post on the YouTube community post, and just some notes for I guess my content creation stuff. It's sort of like a brain dump type thing. I write my podcast outline, content ideas. So this is from the Peanuts Planner Co shop, and then this is where I started using daily planner spread. So this one is not in the shop because I used to have this when I first started planning a couple of years back. So it has a spot for your highlights or your top priority. Why does it matter that you get to do this today? What's one action you can do to get it done? And a morning journal, how I feel, because to feel more energized, this is what you can do. Time blocking from 9 to 9. 2 columns for your to-dos and notes, and then a little reflection. So again, this is based on the Make Time book by Jay Knapp and John Zeratsky. So reflect. Did you make time for your highlight? Yes or no? How laser focused were you? What was your energy level? So it's a great way to reflect. How can I do better tomorrow to ensure that I, you know, get my top priority or highlight done? So this has been, I'm still sort of like working on it to see if it's something that works well, and I think it does. So here on Saturday, I've time blocked that hubby and I are going on a lunch date to celebrate our wedding anniversary. So no work done for that day. Thank you so much. Yes. 15th in May. Oh, excellent. Yes. So we met in 1999. We met in 1999, but married in 2009. So we've known each other for a long time. Actually, no, I've known him half of my life. So I'm 48. I met him when I was 24. So we've known each other for half of my life. So celebrating that on Saturday. And I'll just show you what today looks like. So this one is actually let me just swap out the camera. This is the Chrissy Ann Design Stencil collab with Katie K Plans of Instagram. Now I accidentally, I think, sat on it and it snapped, like it sort of snapped at, which bit did it snap? It snapped halfway here, and so I thought, oh, I'll just cut it to size, round the corners, and then one of the hole punch side, I just cut a little, I don't know if you can see that. See how I cut a little sort of like slit to it? So then that way, I'll pop it in one of the rings. It's always that way. It's always in the planner, and then, so yeah. So accidentally broke it in, well, half, but it's worked out well because then it fits nicely in my personal planner. So like I said, I'm still having a trial of this daily 2-page spread, but it's working really well because then I'm time blocking. I even have on here, I think this one is an Ali Abdaal thing, where give yourself an hour or two where it's called a protected time, where you can do whatever you want. So, and no one, you know, no one can schedule anything on that day. So that's been really helpful as well, because sometimes when I'm sitting on the couch doing nothing, I do feel bad because I could be doing something else. but I was thinking, well, if I wanted to do something else, I'd be doing that. So this is actually a priority for me to be sitting on the couch. So that protected time on your time block allows you permission to do whatever you want. If it's something where you just, you know, twiddling your thumb, that's what you want to do. So that's been working well. So here you can see I've been doing my time blocking, color coding it. So again, it looks pretty. It does take a little bit of time, but like I said, I use that as my break. So I do this during my 5-minute break, my 15-minute break. So it's been helped, it has helped me a lot, because then I just go down the list. It's like, well, what are you supposed to do next? All right, you're supposed to do your top priority. You're supposed to be doing, writing your outline for your podcast. So that's why I went back to personal planner to just give me a 2-page spread for the whole day, and not have it though as in A5, because I think if I had it either a 1-page or a 2-page daily in my A5, I feel like I have to fill it in because it looks bigger. Here the columns are narrower, so you know, this number of tasks doesn't look like, you know, on a A5 size. I don't like a lot of free space is what I'm trying to say. Sorry, I'm babbling on. All right, so what else do I have in here? Just outline, you know, grid paper for my video script, and then list of stuff. So this is all the things that I want to do but don't know yet when, how, or what the outcome looks like. And then we have a projects list at the back. So anything that has more than 2 physical steps is called a project, according to David Allen's How to Get Things Done book. And I think, and just a little clear pocket for receipts and everything. So that is the original midnight blue personal size, which I use for my daily planning. All right. Thank you so much for those of you who are still here with me. That it is a lot, but then I thought, I get this question a lot of, can you show me how you use each of your planners? Because of course, those that do see me on Instagram, you know, will see one reel or one post is in one planner, and then or it's in another size, and then they go, how do you happen to manage all of this? So I just wanted this video to be out there, so then that way people can understand is I'm not in each planner every second of the day, you know, and a lot of times I don't touch some of these planners, you know, I only touch it once a week. All right, so Jewish planner mom, same here, met in 1914. Oh, you're so baby. Got married in 2008. So very similar. So you're 10 years younger than me then. So very similar. A love story, I guess. So that's why we're like little kindred spirits. All right, so then now let's get to my A5. Now I have shown there are a lot of, let me just see if I can make this a little bit wider. There are quite a few planner flips of my A5, so I will just go through this very briefly because I am very mindful of the time, and I know you all are very busy, and want to make sure that I don't keep you any longer than I have to. So A5, the original Filofax in midnight blue. I've got my rule in there, cute little bear stickers, again from Daiso. I haven't seen these ones again in the shop. I think what I did with this is, I don't know if it came in this little plastic or I popped them in there. I'm not too sure. Cute little tabs. Let me show you what they look like, again from Daiso. So I do apologize if for those that don't have Daiso near them, because when I do show these, a lot of my followers go, oh, I wish there was a Daiso near me. So they're cute little, I'll show you soon how I use that as part of my content planning. All right, so I have a video on this to-do list, so how to manage your task without getting overwhelmed. So do check that out. To-do list, so this is the new one for this week. running cleaning list, victory log, my little plan do review tagline. So this is March, so I use the new planner bundle. This was a free printable from my shop. I have taken it down, but do let me know if anyone wants the March one. Calendar, habit tracker, mood and sleep tracker, and then this is my well-being planner pages. So because I have moved into the daily personal, I haven't been using my weekly 2-page spread. So like I said earlier, just paper clip pages that haven't gotten filled in. And look, what do you mean there's no pages that wasn't filled in? See, paper clips are your friend. Last week, this week, got to fill this in for this week. At the back of the new planner bundle, there is a spot for your gratitude log. So I've been okay filling them out. And then we get to the monthly budget worksheets. You see I've been behind. Again, I've been resting and giving myself some grace, not to put too much pressure on myself. Cash expense tracker, side hustle, well now it's a business tracker. My debit accounts, expense trackers, and then budget recap, 2023 future log, and then January to June, July to December. Now, this hasn't been released yet, but with the success of the running to-do list, for me anyway, I thought I would also do a running future log. So instead of having dated future log, this one you can use print on and on. As you can see, it's 2023 to 2024. It's still January to December, but now what you do, this is called, I think, the Alistair method, where you have your months of the year and then you just jot down which month that whatever date is allocated. So then when you're planning, so for when I plan my April calendar, all I do is I look down the column of A for April, and then the 9th to the 15th, 8th to the 23rd, school holidays, Easter holidays, Anzac Day, payments coming through, and my Filmora edit app will get renewed. So I'm still trying this out, but I'll probably have this available maybe next week. So for those of you who aren't signed up to my newsletter, make sure you do, because any new planner inserts that I release for the first 24 hours, I give a 50% discount. So that's pretty good just for signing up to my newsletter. So just make sure you do go to mariannecresp.com, sign up for the newsletter. Anytime I release new planner inserts, first 24 hours, it's at a 50% discount. So really, for any planners that you get from me, if you are in the newsletter, for new stuff, of course, you can buy it at 50%. What? That's pretty cool. All right, so that's the future log coming soon. This one is from the Debt-Free Charts yearly tracker. So I'm using this one for my workout. Red, I didn't work out. Green, I did. So I just got to fill in March. I'm hoping moving towards this part, there's more greens than reds. We'll see. This one, and then I also printed another one. This is for my moods. So green is good, green is great, orange is good, yellow is meh. There's a pink there, which is sad or tense. That's when we made the big change. And then blue is anxious. And then I have my 2023 calendar. Just pray, did I work out? No. Hopefully more yes. 31-day ab challenge. Stopped mid-month like most of my challenges. Did I do a workout January? Again, lots of no's. And February, didn't even finish the rest of the month. I tried to do doodle a day, but I think I just overwhelmed myself, so I stopped doing it. But it's I got to learn how to do these little different doodles from, I think, How to Doodle most days. I'll pop it in the link. Other things, my home deposit, debt-free charts, worksheet from the Budget Mum, content planner. So as you can see, I'm still trying to work out what I'm supposed to do for content planning. So my little habit tracker wasn't filled in. My victory log, I've had lots of victory, I just haven't had time to write them. Weekly spread for my YouTube planning. Then my video upload, so then I can see visually how well I've been doing uploading videos. So not too bad. I did lots in January. Here's February videos. March, as you can see, this will be my 4th one for the month, because with new changes, I'll stop pressuring myself to get it all done all the time. And hopefully, so this is where those little sticky note flags come in. So then instead of writing directly on the calendar, I will then reuse and repurpose these and then pop in there. So let's say plan the new week video. I'll pop, let's say on the 10th of April. So that's how I use these little sticky note flags. Let's see, May, June, August. So just the calendar, 2023 calendar. YouTube tracker from the Organized Money Etsy shop. I think this one is from Filofax Clipbook. I don't think you can buy that separately. Notes, notes, notes. And then the fun trackers that I have that for those of you who follow me on Instagram, you see all the time. Instagram follower tracker, movies tracker, books tracker. I created this new one for my TV shows. So I watched The Last of Us, and then we've got, I'm starting the 1923 season 1. This is the version 2 because I wanted to print out little teeny tiny TV posters for each of the TV shows that I'm watching. So this was the original version. As you can see, it's just TV doodles, and they're different size, so I couldn't really fit in the, what do you call this, the little posters. Okay, TV shows, and then the 52-week savings challenges. Here's my 2022 and 2023. So that is, so that's the planner flip through of the planners I used for March. Now I will be setting up my April planner pages, so I'll probably have that video on, what day are we? On Thursday and Friday. I'm going to split it into 2, so again, not to put too much pressure. So if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. If you like this video, make sure to click the like button. But what I'm going to do for my April cover pages, I'm actually going to draw it. So I want to do a nice little doodle. Now, however, I do know a lot of us, the new month always sneaks up on us, and before we know it, it's here and we still haven't set up for the new month. So, but that's okay, because I do have you covered. I created an April so this is the April block printable download. So this is available in A5, Happy Planner Classic letter, or big Happy Planner size. So all you got to do is check the description below on how to get a copy of the free printable download. Or in exchange, all I ask is that you sign up to my newsletter. As I said, you can get news, special announcement, and discounts codes ready to be sent directly to your inbox. So I think I've already updated the description. There is, it says free April March cover, so make sure you do check that out. Now, check the description. Now, if you are finding yourself overwhelmed with too many tasks, I think not the A5 versus personal, the one before that, how to manage too many tasks. Make sure you check that out, because then I show you how you can simplify, manage, and prioritize your task on one-page to-do list. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, guys. Lovely to see you today. Bye.